Nearly 2,000 people here in the Ali Pali thought that white was going to drop. In fact, it's finished in such a way he can't see the red along the cushion behind the black because he's angled on that. The angle's stopping him from seeing. Look at that. Not often you see that. We might be taking a back double on here with safety in mind. Or a treble will do. It doesn't matter. It's a treble. And then he played the double as a shot to nothing and finished up with a treble.
Not even looking at the brown to left middle.
Mark Allen 1.
But well, I think he's just got the snooker. I thought for a second he'd overhit it, but you just look at Mark Allen's body language as he walked away. It was obviously he did get the snooker.
Yes, Mark wanted to block off the escape route into the right side of the reds as we look at it, because that would be a straightforward safety shot. It's more difficult now because he's blocked that route off. Having to swerve this. Left a tempter along this cushion, red behind the black. There's a bit of an angle, and knowing Mark, he might just take this on. He's quite an attacking player.
He played it at that pace, knowing that should he miss it, the red was always going to come away from the pocket. Very nice pot, very nice pot. And you can just screw into the left-hand side of the bunch as we watch this again. It was well picked out. Just make a can on the left-hand side of the main bunch of reds to leave the red. Yeah, that little red is in the open in between the black and the bunch to the right corner. Doesn't have to hit this too hard. Well, he's fortunate.
8. Nine.
It's not a bad chance, this. There's 3 or 4 reds still available. That's amazing. He did that against Judd Trump. He missed a couple of
Kyren
scissors with the
Wilson,
rest.
11.
And usually he's very, very good with the rest. Very surprised there.
Yeah, that was a shocker. He's missed about a mile. Yeah, that's what he thinks about it. As you said, Dennis, normally pretty reliable. I think he prefers to punch the balls in, though, with the rest, rather than drop them in the way he played it.
One.
But those misses certainly don't do your confidence any good. Watch the cue, it sort of goes up and down. There he's a long way off. As I said at the start of the match,
6.
he cannot keep leaving Mark Allen opportunities like this in the balls.
7.
He's just going to mop them up more often than not.
$14. 15. 21. 22. 29. 30.
Chance to develop a couple more
37.
reds here. Nicely played.
38.
And this is the sort of form he produced against Ronnie O'Sullivan and John Higgins. And he's a player who's made 358 centuries. He's made 41 this season, 36
46.
last season. He's one of the game's great break builders.
$44.
Just coming up a little bit short, but being a left-hander, he can screw back and leave the one that's just between the reds and blue. I mean, he can run through or screw back, but being a left-hander, that's where he'd like to put the cue ball there.
$49.
In the end, he decided to run through and leave the other one to this corner. And that was the
Mark
first
Allen, 49.
little sign of tension. Didn't see that coming. He just cued across that one slightly.
The security can have a look who it is, and then... Thanks, Kyren.
Didn't detect a heavy contact there, but Kyren's having the cue ball cleaned anyway.
Well, he's given something the stare after that miss.
1.
And again, Kyren Wilson has a chance to nick the frame. And there's no problems this time. Even though the green's not in its spot, it's in a perfect position, no matter where he pots the brown.
8.
Sorry, I should say no matter where he pots the yellow. The green, the fact it's in the middle of that bulk area, it's very easy to get on.
Nine.
So although he's 30 points behind Kyren Wilson, he's definitely favourite for this frame.
$14. $15.
Oh, we didn't hit that very well. Change of plan now. That was a little bit of a tentative screw back there. Good recovery though.
$20. $21.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to play for the pink of the last red. It's not imperative, but gets the pink back in its spot.
26. $27.
I think he can just hold for the yellow. Delicate little screw shot here.
Would have been
32.
preferred to have been dead straight in this yellow, but still shouldn't be a problem. Mark Allen in the background looking on. He'll be fuming. Oh, that wasn't as played. Fortunate there.
34.
Kyren Wilson didn't play the cannon. Played to go in behind the green.
Yeah,
37.
what a difference that has made, that little cannon there. So brown, blue and pink needed. Oh, he's gone too far. That
41.
should have been out a foot away from the cushion, and then he just has a straightforward positional shot. Should be okay if he drops it in, but he'll have to leave the pink for the left corner. So the smoother waistcoat that he changed seems to be helping. I think he had a little cut in his hand, and the smoother waistcoat means that it's not catching, so it's sort of paid dividends. And that's one that got away from Mark Allen. He looked favoured to take that frame, but in the end, Kyren Wilson